It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellowjackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Coming out with it, it's Simmons. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Wake Forest's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down mark is.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll pull it on the read. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So the Georgia Tech Yellowjackets offense will take the field for the first time. Here's the handoff. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Yellow looking to throw, it's King. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Yellowjackets are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Yellowjackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Holds it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellowjackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just just a few yards to go. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Haynes. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Yellowjackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it. It's Haynes.
Firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll settle for the cake at the 23. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they're running toward the goal line. It's a fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those.
Trying to get it in, and he will score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's King. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. Slithers into space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Haynes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got two guys on him.
Gets it to him on the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Yellowjackets come to the line with a new set of downs. And off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's King. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Yellowjackets!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Yellowjackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got him. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield, it's King. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Powell. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Yellowjackets with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught. After the pickup at 9, it's 2nd and 1. He wants to throw it again. They'll run the screen. Lots of running room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Yellowjackets! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on third down. Running into the open space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's moving out of the pocket. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's King. The quick out. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did.
It's a seam wide open. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. You know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Yellowjackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Yellowjackets are threatening on 1st and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The offense puts up.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 6 over Washington State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. 35. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. The AT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air. It's King. Grab near the sticks. It's Rivers. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Alexander. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Yellowjackets have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Alexander. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Yellowjackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
28, Wake Forest, 21.
Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Yellowjackets! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll do it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He uncorks one deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. On the run, it's Claiborne. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. And the Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a caught! Smashes ahead. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Lining up for the PAT. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Yellowjackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Dropping back, it's King. Flips it out on the screen. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Pulls it in. It's Alexander.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Catch in the middle. It's Rutherford. And the Yellowjackets will have a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Yellowjackets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one? Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 19 to Marshall. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On to the backfield, it's Claiborne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for room. It's Alexander. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Yellowjackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vick. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Claiborne. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds his man down the middle. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Got his man in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
That's It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And